One, two, buckle my shoe. One, two, buckle my shoe. Oh gosh. One, two, buckle my shoe. Okay, I think everything's working. Okay, what am I trying to do? I want to try to get Dick sorted out. So evidently, NPCs cannot use the casino doors, so I have to improvise. Can they really not use these doors? Hold on, oh, hi, Joshy JJ. It's like you were waiting for this to come online. Just, there you are. Okay, so, come to find out, this quest I'm trying to implement, NPCs cannot go through the casino doors. And I'm wondering how I can work around that. Well, I mean, I know how I can work around it, but, I wonder if there's a better way to do it. Yeah, this just allows the companions can get through. Actually, not even that. I don't know. This is weird. I know how I can get a NPC into the casino. It's just kind of a weird way. I'm going to do it with a cat. Come on. I know it's 4 o'clock, but you don't need to eat yet. I can get them in with a on-trigger enter object, which is jank, but it works. I don't even have to direct him to a door. He'll just, go there. I hope. I'll just put this here. I need to make sure he goes to this, though. He might try to go through one of the other doors. This is just annoying. I wish NPCs could just go through these damn doors. Okay. Top's entrance. Apparently NPCs can't use the casino doors. That's right. Time to write a script. Hold on. Let me make sure. Where is he? Where is this Dick? There's Dick. Okay, he's got a reference ID. Good. He needed one of those. SEN for script. Dick. Casino travel. Okay. Give that a reference ID too, right? Yeah, Top's entrance. Begin on trigger enter cat. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to feed them, aren't I? Oh no, my cats are hungry. How inconvenient. You know, on trigger enter Dick ref. There. If get is a reference, Top's entrance equals 1, is that right? Yes. No, that's not right. I always forget how get is reference works. Let me pull this up. Get wiki, get is reference. If get is reference. Did I spell it wrong? Let me just copy this. If get is reference, Top's entrance. Why doesn't that save? It should work. I don't understand why they can't go through casino doors. It's because there's a activate script on the doors to manage the taking away your weapons things. Oh, sorry, you in a nature reserve? No, I just have some ambience from Ocarina of Time in background. It's the village. Yeah, I always do this when I mod. It helps me focus. It's very atmospheric. Okay, I'm realizing now I need to feed my cats before they piss me off, so I'll be right back. Come on. I fulfilled my parental obligations to you. Okay. Now why is this get this reference thing not working? Because it's not persistent? Yes, it is because it is not persistent. Pro tip there. The script isn't working for no reason. Check if everything is persistent. Okay. Ta-da! It's saved. If get is reference move. Actually, we need to do even more stuff because we need to set things up. We're basically making a manual door here because I don't know. It's the simplest way I can think to make sure this guy goes in here when he's supposed to. Static. X marker should do the job. Hide these. There we go. Dick tops marker. Put this inside. I'm gonna have to do this both fucking ways. This is so goddamn annoying. Why couldn't he just go through the damn door? Okay, so we called that Dick's tops inside. Okay. Dick ref dot move to inside. There we go. Okay, that works. Thankfully, I should just be able to use a bunch of if statements and just do all of this in this one script. Hide all this shit. There we go. New trigger. Wait, no. Where's the trigger? Why'd you make a trigger? Oh boy, I hate that. Okay. For trigger. Wait, what did I call this? Getting ahead of myself. Come on, let's do what you're supposed to. There we go. What do I call this activator? Far activator Dick super special door. Because he gets a super special door because he doesn't want to use the regular one. Go back inside, thank you. Okay. Dick super special door. There we go. Script. Dick Casino Travel. There we go. And we just use reference IDs, so this script will work all the time. Make sure he doesn't spawn inside the trigger again, because that would be a problem. Close this. I need to write more by paranoid need to save. Okay. Focus. Huh, why didn't you give this... Oh, did I screw something up? Why didn't that have the thing that's supposed to be on there? Stay as you were supposed to be. Hopefully I didn't put that script on a completely random object. Okay. Okay. Persistence. Dick. No, wait, no. Tops. Exit. Yeah. Maintain some consistency if possible. Else if get is reference tops exit equals 1. Go back outside because we need another one of these. May as well copy it. Back outside. Incidentally, this is what like programming a game engine like Game Maker Studio is like, where you don't have all these preset objects that already do all this stuff. You gotta do everything manually. This is dick tops outside. Reference move to dick tops outside. There we go. Now this should work, assuming he actually like goes to the trigger. So I guess we might as well go in game and see how the case may be. Wait, yeah, I put this down here so I don't block everything. Okay, go. Wait 4 hours. What door is he going to try to use? That's the problem. If he doesn't go to the door I expect him to, then he's going to... I'm going to have to define somehow to make sure he goes that way, which I have an idea of how I could do that. Should be simple enough. In the meantime, I have to wait for stupid ass to go. Well, he's going to the right door, but I can't say for certain if he'll go there every time, because technically he could go to any of these doors over here. And he will? Ooh. Not with a lot of subtlety, but he made it. Again, I wish I could just make him use the door. Hey, he even changed his costume like I wanted him to. That's good. Fun! Will he change it again? If he doesn't normally, but I want to make sure. Wait, why did he come back over here?
Maybe it's gonna be open war out there soon. If it was up to me.
Okay, well this seems to be working how I want it to be. He's not supposed to be wearing that hat or sunglasses though. Which I actually, come to think of it, I'm not sure I can do anything about that. I need to make sure. If NPCs will just equip anything they have an open slot for, which is kind of annoying. I would like him to not be so conspicuous.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay. Hey, cell block, I'm alright. I'm just trying to steadily work on this mod and eventually get it out the frickin' door. Stops is so bugged. Sometimes if I have a follower, I get stuck upon entering. I have to move the receptionist to me with console so he starts talking to me. Trying to think what that would be. Because I actually caused a bug like that implementing a particular feature in this very mod. I'm not sure if I fixed it. But yeah, that usually means for some reason the it has to do with the confiscation dialogue. That's not like triggering for some reason. Anyway, is this like extending 1,000,000 feet into the ground? Yeah. Well, can move 2 be done with a little more subtlety than just him just going? I thought there was a fade option. No, there is not a fade option. What mod is this for? This is 5 Aces, one of the bounties. The idea is that you are told that there is a criminal loose on the strip. You don't have an exact name or anything, but one of his defining features is his banana yellow hair, so the idea is that you have to look around and try to pick him out of the crowd. And he moves to the different casinos and the strip itself over the course of the day. And he even disguises himself, potentially, as a chairman or an Ultralux white glove guy. Let me check his script real quick. How can I make him make sure he doesn't equip... Actually, item... Ah, okay. I can just do this. Unequip item, glasses, shades. I guess I just have to run unequip on whatever I don't want him to be wearing. Thankfully, unequip item doesn't crash the game if you call it on something that's not equipped to begin with, which is nice. Because travelers don't wear any headgear, I don't believe. So unequip item... Gambler M hat 01. Make sure he doesn't put on the mask. MS 18 mask. The thing is, I don't think I need this at all. So yeah, just delete that. I don't think I need that block. Sounds like a lot of scripting. Yeah, I mean, it is scripting, I suppose. It's not really much. It's just, you know, identifying, okay, what do I need to do right now? And then just write a block for that. An if statement, really. It's not that complex. It's just, you know, figuring out how to do it. Based on the knowledge that I have. You know what? Hold on. Does onload... Can I just say begin onload in this place? Probably not. That would simplify this a lot, actually, if I could say, onload this cell, do this. Onload this cell, do this. Fortunately, no, it doesn't seem to do that. Is there any begin statement that would work for this? Unload, on murder, on package starts, on package... On package start would work, but then he would change disguises immediately before he's in the place that he should be wearing the disguise, which would be kind of awkward. Ooh. Okay, that makes sense. What if I just do the disguise handling on... Well, no, that probably wouldn't work because... That's hold on. That's interesting. I need to check that. Yeah, that's a fatal flaw with this whole method of getting him inside the casinos, because I don't think the scripts on those will run if... Yeah. Because if I'm not here, then the script on the trigger block isn't going to run. Fuck. That's annoying. Huh. Wait. Hold on, okay, I have an idea. The puzzle is coming together. So we do use an onload script. And we use if get and sell. Actually, hold on. I'm such a genius, that's actually what I was doing all along, so never mind. Yes, we use an onload script, and then on load we check is in cell. So yeah, his disguise script is perfectly fine. The problem is getting him in the casinos. By the way, if I sound insane, this is just how I talk while I'm modding. Yeah, so... Okay, well, yeah, I don't think I need this get in world space, because I can just do that elsewhere. Okay, yeah, I need to figure out how I can get him into the casinos, because this is rather annoying. Now, I mean, I could just put a door that he can use. The problem is then that there's a weird door for the player to potentially go through, which would cause problems because then it would allow them to bypass the casino confiscation check. This is so annoying, trying to get someone through a damn door. I mean, I could just teleport him, but then, you know, that causes problems considering it's an investigation scenario. Yeah, so this trigger enter thing, that doesn't work. Well, I guess, hold on, let's go in game. Yeah, just hit OK all that. Let me see if he can get inside when I'm not around to have to be able to watch him get inside. Because usually what happens is if a NPC is in a different cell and they're trying to go somewhere, they can usually just bypass literally anything that would prevent them from getting inside to where they want to go. So let me wait until 12 in hell. Actually, for good measure, give him another hour. Now, theoretically, he should be inside the thing. So, COC. Tops. Is he inside? No. Yeah, he ran into exactly the problem I was thinking. Huh. How the fuck do I get him in this damn casino? He also went to the wrong door, which is problem. I mean, I could just use a giant trigger, but I don't want to have to do that if I can avoid it. Huh. Can I make a door? Can't you use timing and teleporting and create the illusion of using the door? No, because while he's out here, he is sandboxing, so he could be anywhere in this cell And if he's anywhere, I can't really precisely time anything because it's going to be variable. I'll just get rid of this because I don't think this is going to work yet. The trigger box area is out of the question. I'm going to delete that script, I guess. Script Dick, casino travel. Yeah, get rid of that. You are unneeded, and there's another one inside. Get rid of that. Yeah, I know more or less what it is. It's because these doors have an activate script on them, so they actually can't use them. They try to activate them and nothing happens because the script has no situation case for that, I guess. Yeah, else if reference actor is get in faction follower faction, they can activate the door. And this one particularly has got a bunch of quest stuff. I guess I could just put him in the follower faction. I guess? That would seem like it would work. Because this is saying blah 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 blah, million things. Or, if the reference actor is in get in faction follower faction, let him through. Okay, so let me try that. That... if this works. No, I would prefer not to edit the script. If I can avoid editing a vanilla thing, that is always the preferable situation. Where's Dick? Bounty Dick. His name is Gambler because he's actually scripted for his name to change.
What? Vinny? Is your little sister being mean to you? Yeah? I mean, she likes you. It's just that you're a jerk, so you kind of bring it on yourself.
Okay, what was I doing? Right, put him in the follower faction. This shouldn't cause problems with hostility, I think? Helps nobody. Aggression. Yeah. I mean, we didn't run ignore friendly hits, so he should still turn hostile, even though he's in that faction. So yeah, this might be the solution. Which is funny, because I was prepared to write this whole elaborate system of trigger boxes, and just put them in that, and that's fine. Guess that's why it makes sense to actually check the script you're butting heads with, so you can see how you can work with it. CLC strip tops. Okay. Where is he? Is he going? Did he enter? No, there he is. Alright, come on. I think he went through that door. Is his outfit updated?
Hey.
Hi. Can you move your ass? Thank you. Working with NPCs in New Vegas, like, is this what being a director is like? The moment of truth. Bum, da-dum, da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. My goodness, I am a genius. His outfit did not update. Curious. That might be completely normal, though. And will he attack? Well, I guess we'll never know. Well, he can get in the casino. That's good. What are the marked enemies and allies of the follower faction? That's a good question. Friend of the player faction, neutral of the Fort Gladiator faction, interestingly. Huh. I should really check to see if he goes hostile. I think he will. Maybe give him some more health so he can survive a single attack. Level 25, sure. Limited health, give him about 125. 220, 200 should be good. Oh, that was your cat you were talking to. Yes, those are my cats. I will never have children. No, that's not a thing that is ever going to happen. Okay. COC strip. Oops. I guess we can just see if he attacks out here. Oops. God damn it, why are you such a wimp? Uh-huh. Okay, can you just get up? Resurrect one. I never remember if it's resurrect or resurrect one that does that. I guess it's resurrect one. Okay. Maybe I should just... What is your health? Get AV health. 80. Did I not save before I went into the game? I did. Why does he only have 80 health? Dick, why are you such a bitch? Weird. I guess I could just punch him with my fists, but I would like to know why his health is so oddly low. I don't understand why that's happening. What is your... Get level. 25. All of his other stats check out. I'm not sure what's up with that. Okay.
Hey, I've
Yep,
got you
okay.
now.
He'll turn off.
You like that?
Okay. Right. So, that's actually completely solved now. The only thing to do now is just... make sure his disguises work. As I want them to. The random encounter system. Yeah, I was wondering about how to do that. So is it like an actual system? Because I assumed it was just like an elaborate script setup, like just trigger boxes, like, hey, if you step here, do this. I guess there's more to it than that. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do a mod like that, you know, just to make a bunch of little vignettes, stuff that would just not be worth its own mod, but just in one big package. Oh, goodbye. See you later, Shaco. Okay, so... he is now capable of going through doors. Great. Now... let's just revise his disguise scripting. Okay, so right now, set outfit chance to get random percents. This is for so that he has a chance to disguise as either a gambler or a traveler. So if it's greater than or equal to 50%, he'll become a gambler. Comes out as less than 50%, he'll be a traveler. And to do that, I need to make him unequip any gear he might try to equip that I want to. So let me check his inventory. Okay, so if he's a traveler, I don't think travelers wear any headgear, so... Unequip item, gambler, M, hats, 01. Unequip item, glasses, shades. I could simplify this with like a form list, but whatever. Unequip item, hats, pre-war hats. Don't need to unequip the outfits because he's just going to do that when he changes outfits. Equip item MS 18 white glove mask. Okay. That should make sure he only dresses in his overalls when he decides to become a traveler. Just add comments for the sake of disguise as traveler. Disguise as gambler. Okay. Now we just need some if statements for all the different casinos. It's... I know it can seem like that, but it's really just... Once you understand the basics, you unlock a lot of powers, I guess. Because it's really just a straightforward process with the scripting basics. It's just begin on an event, and then just do stuff. Like if statements are like pretty intuitive. Like if this is happening, do this. Else if this is happening, do this. End if end. To me, that makes perfect sense, but I don't know, maybe my brain is broken. Okay. Else if, what is the Ultralux called? Ultralux. If I make another tutorial, I'll probably do a scripting basics tutorial. Ultralux casino floor is called UL Casino, what do you know? Else if get in cell UL Casino. Yeah. 50% chance to either be a white glove or... How do we divide... Hold on. I cannot divide 100 by 33, so... Set outfit chance to get rend percent minus 1. Does that work? That works. Okay, so that should make sure I can just go 33% chance of this outfit, 33% chance of that outfit, 33% chance of that outfit, and no issues. Alright. Else if get in casino, get in cell, UL casino, and outfit chance is that might not be the best way to do that actually, because that's going to be a lot of weird happenstances. Screw it. He'll just either be a gambler or a white glove instead of a gambler, traveler, and white glove. So All the stuff that isn't an if-then statement is hard. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with scripting in New Vegas, is most of it is just kind of if statements. There's actually not a whole lot of super complex coding. And, I mean, I've tried to get into independent programming, and, you know, I struggle with it, of course, but, you know, I'm trying to push forward with it. Also getting sell rights. Disguise as white glove. Equip item. Outfit formal wear. Equip item. VMS. 18 roll. I don't think so, but I wonder if equipping this mask will put him in the white glove faction. Then again, I kind of want this bounty to be, like, kind of complex in that you kind of have to work around the law. So if it does put him in the faction, you know, that'll just add to that. Boolean operators. Yeah, the Boolean operators, those are just like true false basically, right? Maybe. I don't know. My programming knowledge outside of New Vegas Gang is basically not 0, but maybe like 5% decent. This guy has a white glove. Let me check something. What are the white glove guys in here actually called? Because he changes his name as well. Should probably give him a dress cane too. That would complete the disguise. Keep the greeter. What is everyone else called? I think you're just white glove. Okay. Set name white blue. Why not work? Okay, something is amiss. Ah, here it is. Put a semicolon instead of a different colon. Make sure we unequip everything he's not supposed to be wearing, which would be this junk. Yep. Okay, so that should all be done. I'm wondering if there's a way I can do it so that Gambler does not, if I don't need to keep repeating the Gambler disguise block. Whatever, I don't think it matters. Copy that. Put that there. If it's less than 50, disguise as Gambler. The Gambler should not... Wait, what did I just do? Put this here. This made me realize I need to put some unequipped stuff here. Unequip item, glasses, shades, and... yeah, the mask. MS 18 white glove mask. Anything else? No, it should be everything. Oh, we got a new video? Oh. Must been at this for a while then. Don't suppose you know how to fix the purple face from uninstalling NPC overhaul. Well, that might depend. When you have a purple or just wrongly textured anything, that means you probably still have some meshes left over. Yeah, you're close thinking about the textures. What it's more like is that the mesh that's left in there is looking for a texture that isn't there. So that might be it. But the problem is depending on how NPC overhaul works, which I don't know how it works, if it made a bunch of scripted changes, you're fucked. Unless you want to figure out how to undo it with a script, I guess. Because now, like those NPCs might be like a new race, quote unquote, that is looking for assets that are not there. So if that's the case, there is no easy fix for that. So let me look. I'm actually curious about that. New Vegas NPC overall. How does this work? Oh, ooh. Yeah. I just saw from the description, it says adds new races, which is exactly what I was talking about. Yeah. That might mean you're in trouble. Is it new races, or does it change the races? It doesn't really matter if it's using scripts to make a bunch of changes. Yeah. Just based on that, that sounds like your save might be permanently, you know... Oh, wait, I was looking at Fallout character overhaul. What the hell's NPC overhaul? NPC overhaul. Okay, so... yeah, I don't know what NPC overhaul is, unless you meant Fallout character overhaul. And if you did, like, I think you might just be screwed. Sucks. Anyway, equip item. Equip. Put that here. Is there anything else I need to unequip? No. But yeah, as far as like New Vegas if scripts, I mean, you can look what I'm doing here. This is just a bunch of ifs, else ifs, else ifs, else ifs. Maybe there's an more efficient way to do this, but it's gonna work. I know that. Get them sell. That's the thing too. Is there's kind of you hear this a lot about from gamers, TM, often too, who don't really know anything about game development, really. If it works, and, like, it's not, like, doesn't cause, like, performance issues, it's good code. Like, that's really the only thing that matters. You might also, you know, want it to be readable, like, because you need to come back to it in the future, of course, but, like, you don't need super clean, awesome, big dick scripting, programming, whatever. You just need it to work. That's my opinion, anyway. Okay, I think this is Aura 01, is that right? At the casino floor? this passes, we want to disguise him as a dude. One of them Gamora boys. So that will be disguise as Merta. Equip item, outfits, pre-war, business wear, dirty, because they wear the white suits. Equip item, hats, hard hat, pre-war hats. Equip item, glasses, shades, and actually, yeah, that should be all the relevant equipment slots covered, so I don't need to unequip anything. Alright, and now his chance to be a gambler. Let's say if he goes into the Gamora, his alternate disguise will be a traveler. Mix it up a little, you know? Set name, I think they're called Omerta Thugs. There we go. Totally unrelated to the office journal's game creation. Yeah, it's not a great design. Maybe it's social commentary. Okay. Actually, you need a function there, jackass. Get and sell. There we go. And then... okay, we have the strips, we have the tops, we have the Ultra Lux. And we have Gamora. That's everything. Huh. Simple when you know how. Well, for future reference, everybody, this is a script to make a guy disguise himself when he goes into one of the Strips casinos. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if statements. Talk about some impressive coding. Yeah, he should be good. Would you use mods like the Vertibird Player Home or the Motorbike mod, or do you consider them OP? I don't know, let me look those up. Vertibird, I'm gonna hazard a guess that the Vertibird Player Home isn't too bad. Because, I mean, fast travel exists. If he uses fuel, you know, that means technically it's weaker than the vanilla Hopkins. Summonable and pilotable. Okay, that might be a little different if it's pilotable. After lesson. I mean, the flying feature sounds like more of a proof of concept than something playable to begin with. So, I mean, that could be fun. I mean, I like the Winnebago mod. That's my favorite player home mod. And the mobile truck base, which is arguably superior, but you know, it's not a Winnebago. What was that one? The motorbike? Yeah, the motorbike probably would fall under my definition of kind of game breaking, because you know it's something you actually drive around on. Then again, you could always use it in Frontier, where vehicles are part of the design. Okay, let's go in game and see if our dick does everything we want it to do. Or is Vortex? There we go. We'll put it in super fast speed. He's supposed to change locations every 6 hours. Through the magic of AI packages. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure I made a video about this weapon a lot earlier, but I actually just recently put in the special effect it has, which I thought is pretty cool. Gambling equals power. For every casino you get banned from, it gets 10% more damage, which is, you know, pretty cool. It's kind of a lot of damage, but you know, it's still less than the automatic rifle. So, you know. Okay, COC strip tops. There he is disguised as gambler. Oh!
Hello?
I did not put in the chairman disguise, which would not take much work. So whatever. Sets. I'm not sure. Does set timescale affect that? To I don't know, 10,000. Yeah, timescale does not affect the. Oh wait, no. No, I think it does. But it's making him very confused because it's way too fast. Let's try 1,000 times it. He should be going to Gamora. And that actually looks like exactly what he's doing, so. Actually, if I wait. Okay, so yeah, he moves despite that. So where should he be right now? He should still be in Gamora. Oh.
Hey.
Oh wait, where did he go? Now, well, no. Oh right, yeah, the time scale is so super fast. So yeah, he's trying to go to the Ultralux right now. Okay, so everything's working. We're just not seeing him actually go inside the sandbox. Yeah, so I guess I should be more thorough than that, but it seems like everything's working as it's supposed to. The reason he keeps jumping from... Yeah, so I'm not sure if you were here earlier, but I mentioned this guy, Dick Clementine, is one of the bounty targets, and his gimmick is that you don't actually know exactly who he is. He is a criminal loose on the strip, and you only have witness descriptions to go off of, namely that he's got his banana yellow hair. So the idea is you have to look around the strip and try to find this guy. So, to make that a little more interesting, he actually moves around the different casinos and the strip every 6 hours. So, yeah. It makes it a little more interesting, especially on repeat playthroughs, because you won't necessarily know where he's going to be. Like, I could have just, you know, went the easy route and just say, oh, he's going to walk around the tops. That would kind of suck because maybe you don't think to check the tops first when you look for this guy, and you just waste a lot of time. So now, every choice is equally viable. I mean, sort of. Like, I mean, if you know what times where he's supposed to be, then, you know exactly where he's going to be, but you won't know that. I will make you forget. Sorry if that extreme ramble was confusing, but yeah. Okay. So that should work. I guess we could make the guy. So I had the idea, Olly sets you on the path of finding this guy, but he's actually doing it on recommendation from a NCR guy, who is like, yeah, we're looking for this dude, but we don't know where they are. So, this NCR guy will be here, and he can give you info. The witness descriptions and whatnots. This is the jail, so. Righto. Did I already make this guy? I think his name is Sergeant Gale. You are not me. For NPC, I guess Gale will do. I need some water. I will return shortly. So I guess he'll be a sergeant. That's a reasonably low rank, I think. Sergeant Gale. Gale will be... I wanted to make him a redhead. So, Caucasian. I mean, I assume other races can have red hair, but I'm thinking of somebody like hairstyle. Something an officer of the law would probably have. Give him green eyes for variety. Right. So here's a little weird thing about newly created NPCs. They're not quite correct at first. If you just lightly tap complexion or age, you see like they slightly change, which is really weird. Man, I hate this NPC editor. I mean, it works, but I swear, the NPC in-game never looks like how they look here. It's always, like, slightly off. Which I guess is just lighting differences, but, man, it's really cool. Like, I have one character in here, who in the editor looks perfect. It looks exactly how I imagine her being. But in-game, not so much. I should give you some eye maps. There you go. And here, hair color. Red hair is so weird because like I don't want to try to make something that looks cartoony and like out of place, but I underestimate just how red hair can be. Like I swear, some people are straight up Cheetos. That, but a little less saturated. Even less saturated. Veering into brown. A little more saturated. Remember the NCR soldier in Prim, the one with the green face next to the bridge? Oh yeah, I know they have a lot of problems with, Wait, Gale exists? Gale? I already made Gale? Where the fuck is Gale then? Oh, there he is. Major Gale. Okay. That's not Major Gale. That's a ghoul. God damn it. Yeah, I can show this real quick. You know how when you make a female NPC, their face is like... what the fuck? If you go to face and hit reset, it fixes that. Although, and this is something else weird too, you cannot at all touch this complexion slider because it just... I don't know, there's probably something wrong with the race data, with the default face gen. Yeah. And another thing, there's a I think anyone who's tried to make an African American NPC in this game has run into this problem, because I've noticed it a lot. They have like weird skin tones, like right there, you see like he's got like these green lips. Oh, let me reset the face. Yeah, like there's this weird like blue. It looks very bizarre. The control to fix that is actually these beard sliders. It's one of these. Yeah. Make beard light, and look. Now his lips are a lot more natural looking. There's still a little bit of green, but you get the picture. Just mess with these, and you can kind of get it looking half decent. I made a African American NPC. Well, here's one of them. This one's a woman. Yeah. Look. So much better. Where's the other guy? Yeah. It's just weird. Like, okay, why are this guy's lips are a weird color? How do we fix that? Oh, just mess with his beard. I don't know. Getting good at the Gek is about learning to work around its bizarre problems. Although, I'm not sure if that's the case in Fallout 3. I wonder if the race data is set up better in Fallout 3, and it just doesn't have that problem. Anyway, Gale. Where is Gale? NPC. Gale. I don't know, would a major or a sergeant be more in charge of, like, law enforcement? I want to say sergeant. Caucasian. Slightly tap the complexion to get his face to settle in. Give him some eyebrows. A lot of mods, especially older ones, you'll notice, once you notice it, basically none of the NPCs will ever have eyebrows. I like this one. I think this hairstyle better communicates the personality I have in mind for this character. Give him some reddish hair. Okay. Now let's make a face. Another thing is, a lot of NPCs in mods, and the vanilla game for that matter, have a serious case of same face. Like, I swear, every Caucasian NPC looks very similar to this, just with very slight changes. Kind of a way you can get around that is, with these settings. Frown, face, brow, nose, chin ratio, forehead, sullivan, nose ratio. These change the faces a little more significantly. Like now he's like big chunky boy. A little too chunky. Kind of like the idea of him having kind of a long face. Interestingly, you can also grab the face directly, Fallout 4 style. Which is very handy because you can actually adjust things that there aren't sliders for. you haven't saved in 30 seconds in the GEC, it's time to save. What's good, Weesafew? Just doing some modding. That's entering Oblivion High Elf territory. Kinda like the round face. I can work with that. Forehead is another big face changer. Help your NPC look a little distinct. Small forehead? A wide face and a thin jaw. A marvelous specimen of a man. Do my eyes deceive me? Are we watching you add a new NPC for us to chat with at the NCR Embassy? You are indeed correct. Sergeant Gale here needs you to capture a currently undefined criminal. I haven't decided what the criminal's crimes are yet, but he's sneaking about on the New Vegas Strip. Let's mess with the texture for a bit. I kind of jump all over the place when I'm making things in the GEC, which is probably why I never get anything done. Yeah, the eyebrow sliders too, those are another thing that can help fix various weird face texture issues, especially with like the other races. Why? Because however this texture system works is a mystery of modern science. World's most normal man. Well, if you want to talk about Lovecraftian horror, let me just grab his forehead right here. There we go. Perfect. Luckily, you can control Z that way. Actually, hold on. I had a guy. I'm not sure if he's going to make it into the mod. The Antiquarian. Yeah. I messed his face up real bad. You can make him talk, too. Adorable. I'm liking how this is looking. Let's save. I save and close out a lot when I make NPCs in case I change something that I regret and I like how they looked before. I'm liking this guy. I'm liking the cut of his jib. He looks like a real upstanding fellow. Perfect for his role as a detective. Ish, not really a detective. He's a guy who hires the detective. Let's say that. Ooh, actually looks like a Fallout 1 NPC. Yeah, I use the right-click method to like mess up his face, but I was trying to actually do something, you know. Like the idea was he's got like a lot of heft on his face. His eyes are like kind of closed shut because his eyebrows are so heavy, that kind of thing. Let's make your nose a little redder. Kind of another annoying thing about this editor is the texture. Like, it seems like I've done a lot to his texture, but we'll go in game and it looks like I've done nothing. Because, I don't know, it's just lighting differences. But it's very annoying. In fact, I kind of look like how he looks like right now, so. What factions are these guys in? Ah! That's not what I meant to do. guess I could just use this template. These streets. MPA and templates. Stats, I guess. Factions, that's the main thing I wanted. Base data, not sure. Inventory, we'll click that just so we can get the things, and I'll take out the ones I don't want. Actor effectless, why not? AI data. What's in here? Yeah, we'll use that. I don't want him to wear a helmet because I want you to look at his beautiful face. And we'll make his uniform in slightly better condition than the average soldier. Environmental storytelling. Right. Okay, he's in all the factions he should be in. I guess. Not quite finished with him yet, but we can go ahead and throw him in game. We'll take a look at him if we want. Maybe give him a beret, because I do want him to seem like kind of an important guy. If not in the lore, then as a signposting aspect. And nothing says important like a beret. Sure, first recon beret, that wouldn't quite be right. Let's go meet our new friend.
Can I help you?
I actually didn't mean to talk to you. I thought you were the guy who would just say, throwing the hobby makes you wish for nuclear winter.
We won't go quiet. Legion can count.
Yeah, like that. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. It's Gale. Hi, Gale. Yeah, your face. Like, you can see what I mean. He had kind of like rings around his eyes. You cannot see them at all. They're just not really there.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance
Move you into the light a little more.
to hold it.
Cannot be moved. The hell you mean cannot be moved? That's what I thought. Yeah. I guess you kind of just need to exaggerate the textures a little bit. That's why going in-game is very useful. In fact, I'm going to make a save here. Olly, what if there's a serial killer of some kind? I mean, with this, his name is Dick Clementine, so he's kind of a joke, but, I could write him as a serial killer. I haven't decided really what I want him to do with him. I swear the shape is different too. Yeah, I think I think that's something with, like, the FOV. Like, I think this is, like, a really flat FOV. You know, it's like when you take a selfie in the mirror. Like, you look at yourself in the mirror, and you're like, yeah, I look good. Then you take a picture of yourself, of you in the mirror, and you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's something about the camera angle, the FOV of the camera itself. I don't know. But yeah, I have this other character. Where is she? I spent way too long adjusting this character because I wanted her to look how I wanted her to look. Where is she? Yeah, so here, she looks exactly how I want her to look. Like this kind of like tough kind of farm girl, right? In game, She just looks like a potato. And it's really annoying. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely something with just the camera angle. So I want him to seem a little tired. So I do want to exaggerate the eye rings. Bruised. No. Well, that looks a little more than I want, but because of how it turns out in game, it might be like a texture compression thing too. In fact, this would be too elaborate to really need to want to do on stream, but it might be something about the NPC textures. If you have the, you know, that setting in the INI EGT head files or whatever, so that NPCs and mods don't have white faces. I wonder if that setting like doesn't show the textures right. And I wonder if I do it the proper way and generate the textures in the GEC and make the mod an ESM, I wonder if they'll be more accurate. Maybe. I guess we are in this light too. Hey, why don't you come outside with me? What do you look like out here? Usually they look closer to how I imagine them. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to... Hold on. First, get inventory. Show inventory. Unequip item at NCR Gray. We're gonna take a picture of this guy. Paint. Yeah, I think he's looking slightly up here, so let's move his face down a bit. I mean, now that I've got them side by side, they do look they do look pretty similar. Yeah, that's actually why I don't zoom. What I do is just expand the window, because that makes it bigger without actually changing the FOV, but definitely if you scroll, that really fucks with things. But yeah. I mean, side by side, well, I've done fuck with the FOV now. Yeah, they're kind of similar. They are also looking up a little, and that can definitely, like, warp the perception of them. Yeah, I actually quite like how he looks. What would I do? Maybe fade in his mustache a little bit. Make him look like he's overworked, hasn't had time to shave. Just a little bit, though. And oddly enough, I don't know if you can see this on screen, but if you look very carefully around his eyes, when I move this beard mustache slider, it's changing. Why? Because the fucking... This game is bizarre. Anyway, I'm actually quite liking how he's turned out. I might not even make any more changes. Anyway, just in should show their gear? Really? I'll have to check that. guess we could give him something to do with an AI package. Probably for the basic sandbox thing. I want to be an overachiever, maybe, you know, have him go spend his nights in the barracks, but that's not necessary. Probably be annoying for the player. Man, that's something even Bethesda really stopped doing. Like, in Oblivion, everything was super scheduled. Like, every NPC, like, had something they would do all day. Sometimes they even had, like, oh, it's February, well, I'm gonna take a vacation to a different town. Like, they had crazy shit like that. And then in Skyrim, they're like, okay, this is just annoying, let's not do that anymore. And now you got stuff like, Ulfric sits on his throne 24 hours a day. Okay, AI packages. The game likes to crash when you mess with AI packages, so... let's just do this. Far package. No, I like the name. Gale Sandbox. Gale HQ Sandbox. In case I want to like send them somewhere else. Sandbooks. And I mean, near editor location is fine. Put him in the middle, give him 5,000. That should basically let him go anywhere he wants in here. Radiant AI is just a buzzword. All it is just a well, I guess it's kind of unique. It's just a bunch of default behaviors that you can set the AI to do. Like right here, this is Radiant AI right here, these checkboxes. When this AI package is active, he can eat, he can sleep, he can use idle markers, he can use conversations, he can use furniture, he can wander around. And then you have all these other different AI packages, and this is all Radiant AI is. It gives them, I guess you could call them like vague objectives, I guess. That said, the Radiant AI we got in Oblivion, from what I understand, that was actually a super tuned down version of what they had in the beta. I forget what it was exactly, but I think what happened is just everybody just ended up killing each other all the time. Too much free will, apparently. But yeah. Flags. Is there another officer in here? Does she have a gun? I thought about getting him a pistol just to, like, communicate his status here, but... oh. I didn't know you could put this guy in jail. He actually starts in the jail, huh. Interesting. Okay, give him some idle animations. This wouldn't matter, but let's just pull him up here. I've actually been looking more into these idle animations, and I figured out why it is that some of them just don't work all the time. There's a bunch of flags and stuff to set with these, but in general, all the ones that say loose are the ones that are set to where they'll just play anywhere. What other exciting locations will this quest take us? Well, I mean, all these bounties I'm actually handling through one quest, so technically you're going all over the place, but as far as this one strip guy is concerned, it's entirely isolated within the strip. Okay, where's the one where he just like kind of stands around with his hands behind his back? That'd be a funny Easter egg in a mod. Somebody has an AI package, and at an extremely rare chance, we'll just start doing the sexy dance. That would be funny. Because I have low standards of humor. Hands on hip. That's a little too sassy for an officer. Loose looking around. That's a good one. Yeah, I like that one. Loose. If you're wondering what one's like, well, that one that happened earlier where he just kind of flew into the ground for some reason, those ones are actually for the player when they're in first person. Which was interesting. I actually didn't know that's how the game did that, is you just give an AI package to the player with an animation. Which I wonder, what would happen? Is that how like the Frontier and that one mod, the Haunted House, is that how it does the whole thing where your player is like zipping around in the cutscenes? Just give them an AI package that tells them to go somewhere? Interesting. Possible, I guess. Not sure how else it would be done. Not as an idol, but I'll probably use this one when you're talking to them. Colonel Autumn. Colonel Autumn's the one where he's like, yes, there we go. That's the one I was looking for. He's so official looking. Yeah, I'll set an idle timer. If it's 0, it's just random. Yeah, random should be fine. Is there, I wonder, there should be, if there's not, a key combination where I can just hold something and click to immediately bring up the base object editor instead of having to pull up the reference thing and getting it at base. It would save a lot of time. And the get crashed because it hates AI packages. Annoying. It's 6 o'clock. For dinner, probably tacos. Tacos sound good. Okay, Gale. You are going to have this AI package, and you're going to like it. We'll do it this way. Don't be such a big baby about it. Gale HQ Sandbox. There we go. Let's go in game and see what he does. Which will almost certainly be exactly what I told him he should do. hands behind his back. No, I'm not here to arrest you. I'm just want to make sure you're doing the things I want you to do. Let's come up to speed a bit. Spend a lot of time staring at the wall. There we go. Look at him go. Okay, he... Well, I don't want him to do that. Yeah. Well, that's odd. Why don't you do that? What is different about what you do that prevents that from happening? It's Gale. Okay, let's pull that up. What was it called? Embassy Military Police HQ. There we go. Now what? Let's examine the AI packages of this gentleman. Clearly, he doesn't interact with that door, whereas Gale does. Why is that? Sandbox editor location. I think that might just be because he literally can't reach it with his wander radius. If that's the case... Or... Oh, wait... Oh! Right, I'm remembering why this building is here. So this guy... I remember you go here, and you can help this guy escape, I think. So yeah, his sandbox package is keeping him in here. But he has another package that lets him go back and... excuse me. Go back and forth into here to, like, catch you if you're sneaking around. I think. I don't know, and I just moved that vanilla object, which I should not have done. Anyway, let me set Gale's package to just 512 and see where it's go. Yeah. 512. No sleeping. No sleeping on the job. Okay, let's see what he does with this. It should... 512 should keep him in just this office area. SGTM 5. Come on, Gale. There we go. Yep. Okay. Yeah, he should just hang around in here with that radius. It's probably for the best. You know, Gale, your face at an angle is kind of weird. Not really, I guess. Okay, let's see what he does. At 10 times speed. Whoa, he just revved up his Harley right there. Yeah, you can see that guy going in there, that marker that we saw on the GEC. Jeez. Squirrely little bastard, isn't he, at 10 times speed? Okay. He's doing what I want him to do. Alright, what to do now? Well, if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably write dialogue. It's not for spoiler reasons, it's it's a lot easier for me to think when I'm streaming. When it comes to writing, anyway. Let us see. What can I do? What else can I do? What else did I want to do? And when I started the stream, the goal was to just figure out how to get Dick's disguises and stuff working. But that's done. We got Gale in the game. What else can I do? You know what I can do? I can make tacos. Okay, everyone, thank you for coming to the stream to watch me do some bit of modding for funsies. I might do more of these in the future, but it'll depend on what exactly I want to get done. But, yeah, goodbye. This will, of course, be available, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Goodbye.